Okay, so the last video got cut short because the other device I was using, the storage was full. But yeah, what I was saying, don't mind me. I was playing in my makeup this morning. I did something different. But anyway, I feel like this needs to be blended though a little bit. Whatever. Anyway, let me just focus because I'm getting distracted. Okay, so we have been told that sculptures are idols. Do not pray to idols. Remember that the Bible is skewed. And when I think about like the orishas, there's sculptures that are created for each orisha. And we like that. We like to see our warrior ancestors. We like to see it because it reminds us of who we are when we see. Just like the reason why the bull is honored is because of his strength, and it reminds us of our strength. So when we venerate the bull, we venerate the God within us that is in alignment with the strength of that big beast. It's like, oh, that's me. That's a representation of us. Like, oh, it's a reminder. That's why it was stated not to. It's giving me chills. It's giving me chills. That's why it's made me want to cry again. Girl, stop. I'm trying to tell a thing. Damn. I'm always so damn emotional. Okay. That talking about don't worship idols is not worshiping idols. It's a representation of the image of God that we have that resides within us. It's a bridge. It's not as they made it seem. It's not. When I just think about that and the power of images, the power of what we see, because it's hard, especially when you don't. Somebody could talk to you all day and tell you a thing, but you're like, I need to see it first. Like, and I don't believe it till I see it. The image helps us to connect to God because God is spirit. The more you connect to the images or not the idols, that's a bad name for it because it was made to be that way. They're not supposed to be called idols. That creates the negative narrative, and it correlates to evil when that is our natural way. This is how brains work. It go down into science. Now, I ain't even look at that, but I know it because I know how I learn, and I know how my family learns, and I know how my friends learn. We learn when we see, like, where the action, where I need to see, paint me a picture. We can have an image in our mind, but we need to bring it out in some way so that others can see it. So the sculptures and the images and the paintings and the pictures, the drawings, help us to connect to a person. Okay, here we go. Another one. When I draw and you look at my drawings and I show you when I post it, I'm sharing with you a piece of me that you can't see. It's inside of my mind. When I draw it, you're like, oh, that's what's in there? Wow, that's you. That's a part of you. Yes, I'm showing you my layer through my art. When I sing, when I make music, I'm showing you a layer of me, of the God in me. With the bull and with the sculptures and with like the little sculptures of like warriors and orishas, Oshun, Yemaya, Ogun, Ochoisi, Obatala, When you see the image, it's like, oh, I see y'all. Okay, that's my people. They have power. They have muscles. They look strong. They stocky. They look like they could do a thing. And it reminds you that, that's my people. I could do it too. If we don't have an image, just like a role model, right? How can we connect to it? It makes you feel disconnected. And that is the reason why they told us, do not worship idols. It's not an idol. It's a bridge. Stop lying. Ooh, that make me want to throw the cards. Make me want to throw the cards. It's not. No. Stop. Everybody stop. We need to pay attention. We need to pay attention. We need to pay attention because it's been going on for far too long. We got to stop this nonsense. It's nonsensical. And I'm tired. I'm done with it. And I feel I'm like, it make me, I feel like that. Like, I feel, it's like the power of my ancestors runs through my blood and I can feel it. And then you have people that are like, what are they talking about? Ancestors, they're scammers. That's because you don't understand the culture. That's the true culture. And it is known that when we connect to our ancestors, the power increases times 1 billion, maybe even a trillion, infinity. I don't know. I think so. So the more that you disconnect from your truth, the more you disconnect from your power. But this is God-given power. This is not no man-made stuff. This is not man-made. You can't make it in a factory. You are the factory. You. You are the factory. We got it. We got it already. The alchemist, the magician, has all the tools. Has all the tools. But it starts with what you believe. Oh my goodness. It's so clear to me. And I hope that how I relayed the information you can also see. You could remember someone, but if you have a picture, it's better, right? If you have an image, even if it's a sculpture, even if it's a photo, even if it's a painting, but it's something to help you hold on, because in a chaotic world, you could get distracted and then lose touch. You lose touch. The image is the bridge to the truth, to remind you of who you truly are in various different ways from different gods that have existed. Yes, there is the ultimate all-knowing God, but then we are made in God's image, so we are gods and goddesses. We don't know who we are because we've been detached and disconnected from the truth in these very intricate ways. And now in the bullfights, it's no longer bloodless. Now in many places around the world with these bullfights, they take the objective is to take the bull out. Who is the bull? I told you already. I don't think I'm gonna say it again. Who is the bull? Who is the bull a representation of? I think that's it for this message. I need to paint this picture so you can see. I just need to paint the picture so you can see.